All right, so this is going to be our lecture number 50. So we are on the half century. So yes, we have did it, and for today's video I am going to discuss a important topic, which is binary to binary multiplication. So in the last video I have done the decimal to decimal multiplication, and that video is very important for anybody who wants to learn the number system multiplication. That video is very important because in that particular video I have explained each and everything in a very detailed manner. So that would be the highly recommendation part from my side for all of you whoever wants to understand the multiplication of binary to binary, because the multiplication of binary to binary also depends on the multiplication of decimal to decimal. So you should watch that video first, then come to here. Fine. So let's come directly what we are going to see today. So that is the code for decimal to decimal multiplication. I have already discussed in my previous video. So today we will be seeing an problem of binary to binary multiplication. Fine. So in the binary number system, what we used to have, let us say, first of all, let us understand the decimal multiplication, how we used to do, because that is the important part. Fine. So let us say we have 1 2 3 4 5. Then how we used to multiply these numbers 5 into 3. So we used to pick this digit as the remainder by 10, and we used to write the remainder of 15 by 10, which is 5, and we used to keep this number as the carry. Fine. Again I am telling you, if you are still confused, let us say this one, 5 into 2 is 10, 10 plus carry, which is 1, 10 plus 1 is 1, sorry 11. Now this number would be written here 1, and this 1 would go into the carry. Fine. So 1 is carry. So 5 into 5 is 1. So 1 plus carry, which is 2. So we would get 215. Fine. Is it really 215? I don't think so. 5 into 1 is 5 plus 1. We should get 6 actually. That's why I was confused. Like we are multiplying 1 to 2 into 5 and we are getting just 215. So that is not the case. So apart from this, that's how we used to multiply two decimal numbers with, and after that we used to write 0 or this symbol here. Then we used to multiply each digit with 4 of the first number. So 4 into 3 is 12, 2 would be written here and 1 would be carry. 4 into 2 is 8. Like it is like you might be thinking that what it is teaching. He is just teaching the plus 2 or second or third class mathematics, which is the addition of two numbers. But this is the logic which we are going to use in the binary system. Fine. So 4 into 2 is 8. 8 plus carry is 9. 4 into 1 is 4. Fine. So we are going to add 5 into this, which is 0. 5, 3, 15, 5. So we are going to get this as the output. Same we will use in the binary also. Let us see. So if you clearly observe here carefully, what we were used to do, let us see carefully. I am going to write the same thing this time, but you have to watch this very carefully. So 1 2 3 really sorry 1 2 3 with 4 5, same, right? Let us see now. So 5 into 3 15. We used to take remainder of 15 with 10. So do you even realize why we are taking remainder with 10? Can you guess? You might say that we have 15, so we used to pick this digit to write here, and we used to pick this digit to store in the carry. Are you serious? Because not kidding, like in the in the binary or in the octal or in the any base, this is not applicable. This is not applicable in the decimal also. Let me explain you why. So we are not taking remainder with 10 of the 15. What we were doing, we were taking remainder of 15 with base of base of decimal, which is like actually 10, and with that 10 we were taking the remainder. Same goes for division also. We used to take the carry now. So let us say we have to get the carry from 15. Then what would be the carry? 1. So how do you know that 1 would be the carry? You were just like dividing 15 by 10 and you would get 1. This is not the case. Why? Let me tell you. 10 was the base for decimal numbers, and with that 10 you were dividing with this number. Let me explain you once more if it is confusing to you, because this is the only difference in the multiplication of binary and decimal. Everything is very similar. Even 98% code is going to be very similar. The only thing is going to different is base. 5 into 3 is 15. We have to write 5 here and we have to this store into carry. So how you used to do is, you used to take remainder of 15 with 10, you got 5, very nice. You used to divide 15 with 10 and you got fine. This is also very nice, you got 1. But this was the not actual case. You are studying this thing from your school level, but this is not the exact thing what you have learned. You have learned wrong if you are getting this, that like you have to divide this with 10 and you have to take remainder with this 10. You have learned wrong. Why wrong? Because this was the decimal of, this was the base of decimal. That's why we used to take the remainder and divide with 10. So why it is wrong? Let me explain you. Let us say we are writing the multiplication of two, let us say, binary numbers. So what would you do? 1 1 0 1 and 1 1. You have to multiply these two numbers. So what would you do? 1 into 1 is 1. So can you guess that you have to take the remainder of this? Of course you would get 1. You would write 1 here. Fine. And you would divide 1 with 10. Then what would you get? You would get 0. But are you serious? Here we are having 1 as the carry, but you are getting 0 in the carry. Fine. So that's why we have to take remainder of 1 with 2. Then we are going to, we are going to get 1 as the remainder, and we are dividing this 1 with 2. Then only we are going to get 0 as the carry. Fine. Okay, so from here what we have learned is, let me again move there. So if you are confused with this, then you should rewind the video what I just explained to you. If you have to get the digit which you have to write here at the unit place of this, which is, let's say you have multiplied this, then which is 15. So you have to write 5 here. So if you have to pick up this 5, then you do not have to take the remainder of 15 with 10. You have to take the remainder of the base in which you are multiplying. So previously we were multiplying in the decimal. That's why we were taking the base with 10, like taking the remainder with the base of decimal, which is 10. But this time we are multiplying to binary numbers. See the difference here. We are multiplying to binary numbers. That's why we have to take the remainder with 2. Also we have to divide the number with 2 to get the carry. And this is the only difference in the multiplication of decimal number and in the multiplication of binary numbers. Fine. Also one more thing is remaining, which is, let us say 5 into 3 is 15, 1 is carry, 5 into 2, 1 is carry, 5 into 1, 6. 12, 1, 9, 4. Now you have to add these two numbers. Previously what you were doing? You were adding these two numbers by considering that these numbers are decimal. That's why you were checking whether this sum 1 or 2 is less or equal to 10. Sorry, greater or equal to 10. But here things are very different. Here the result is going to be binary only. So you have to add two binary numbers. So you do not have to write the logic for adding two decimal number. Instead of this, you have to write the logic for adding two binary number. Fine. So these are the only two differences while multiplying two binary numbers, and you are going to get your output. Let us see how. So we have already written the code for multiplying two decimal number. I'm going to change that code only. So this was the decimal multiplication, and I'm going to change this at binary multiplication. Fine. Binary multiplication. We are getting n1 and n2. Now we are taking digits, which is fine. We have to take remainder with 10 only if we have to get the last digit. Fine. In any base. But the difference is only lies here. While getting the carry, you have to divide with 2. Also, while taking the remainder of multiplication, you have to take the remainder with 2. And this is the only difference, and we are done with the multiplication. And in the end, you have to add those two numbers also. Then what you have to do? You just have to compare with 2, which is base for binary, and you have to decrease 2, which is base for binary. If you are confused with these two, like adding two binary numbers, then you should watch my video for adding two binary numbers, because I have explained each and everything in the very detailed manner. And we are done with that minor change. We are done with the binary multiplication. Let us see we are going to get the output or not. So I would multiply the two binary numbers, which are, let's say, 101, which is 5, and another one would be 10, which is 2. So I would get 5 into 2, 8. So I would get binary representation of 10. 5 into 2, 10, sorry. Binary representation of 10 as the output. So you can see I am getting 1010, which is nothing but the binary representation of 10. Let us execute it once more so that you should be able to visualize the things. Let us add this time 8. So 1000, and multiply 8 with 2 or 3 so that we can get 24. So 3 is like this. Fine. So that we should get the binary representation of 24. So you can see we have got this. So we have got this 24 binary representation. Let's see whether this is correct or not. So 11000. So this is 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. So we are having 0 at these places. We do not have to include this. So 16 plus 8 is 24. So if you don't know this trick, that I will discuss this trick in any of the number system video, but this is a trick to convert any I would say binary number into decimal. So how it works, actually you have to divide, do this 0 into 2 to the power 1, 0 plus 0 into 2 to the power 1, 0 into 2 raised to power 2, and 1 into 2 raised to power 3, and this 1 into 2 raised to power 4, and you have to add all of them. So 0 plus 0 plus 0, 0, 0. So 2 raised to power 3 is 8 plus 2 raised to power 4 is 16. So you have got 24. So this was the trick for that, and I have already explained this also in one of my video. I think of the decimal. Yeah, I think decimal addition. I think no, not decimal addition. Decimal to binary conversion. I think I have discussed this approach, or might be binary to decimal. This can be my bit change, but you have to watch. If you have to get this date, then you have to watch those two videos. So this is the binary multiplication of I would say two binary numbers, multiplication of two binary numbers. And in this, if you have any confusion, then you should watch my multiplication video, which I have done exact prior to this video of two decimal numbers. I have written like the code which you are seeing here. Let us see. You are able to see this code, complete code. So in the previous video, each and every line of this code I have explained in very detailed manner. So if you have any confusion, then you should watch my previous video of multiplication of two decimal numbers. So if you have learned anything from this video, then hit the like button. And if you have still any confusion, then you should comment down below. I would reply there, or even I would repost the video. If I have missed anything, I have misspoken anything, I would repost the video also. And if you are new to this channel, then hit the like button and do subscribe to the channel also, because I'm going to upload more videos on the DSA. We have almost completed 50 videos over the DSA topic. I'm going to upload more videos. It is going to be around 1000 videos on the DSA only. Don't think that I'm going to upload 100 200. 1000 plus videos are I'm going to upload on this channel related to DSA only. I am going to cover some development part also, but my main motive is to get the clear information about the DSAs. That's why I'm prioritizing the DSA series. Now I would very soon I would start the development series also. So we'll see how like things are going in the future, but for now I would be like continuing the I would say this DSA series. So that's it from my side for this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much and bye.